Hello and welcome to a video on ladder racing on Zwift. How you get into it, how you would set up a team for it, and why I think it's the best racing on Zwift at the moment actually. So if I get rid of that screen so we can see. If you just go onto search engine and type in ladder racing and then scroll down, you'll see one that says laddercycleracing.club/summary. If you click on that, it will bring you up to the ladder racing page. Once you've sorted your team, so the first thing you need to do for this one is you need to be part of a team. Now that team could be one that you've just made up for ladder racing. It could be one that is part of a bigger team. So I'm part of the Atom Racing team and we've got I think 4 or 5 teams that race on the ladder racing league, which is really, really good. You basically either sign up to a team or find a group of people that you'll want to make a team with. Then you'll need a captain and a vice captain. So the captain and the vice captain will have to sign in and assign themselves to a particular team. If you click onto team registration, pretty simple, follow through the logic and you will start the process of getting signed up as a team captain. There's a pretty hefty rule book for this and it really is worth a couple of people having a look through just to make sure that they understand. There's a couple of things that certain things you have to do, like the length of the races that you have to do. There's certain fixed races that everybody has to do just to make sure that teams are actually active all the time. If you're not active for quite a long time, your team gets removed from the league, which is good because then people aren't continually challenging you and not being able to accept it. It is worth having a look through the rule book just to check. A lot of information is also on the Discord page and you can use the Discord page to help you as well. I'll show you the Discord page later. So once you've done that, you've created that, you've got your captain and your vice captain signed up. You can then go through the process of actually trying to start to find a race. So the next thing you do is within that, you'll end up, once you've signed up, it'll give you a link to go onto the Discord page. So once you get onto that Discord page, which is this one, you can go through again the server rules and you go down to your particular region that you're going to be doing the races for. So for us that's the European region, so we go for MEA, and if you click onto the MEA one and scroll down, you'll see all of the different races that have been tried to be organised by other people. If you're part of a team, you're the captain or the vice captain, when somebody challenges you, they should tag at least one, hopefully both of you into that, so you can both be part of that conversation on trying to sort out a race. So if I wanted to create a race against somebody else, I'd create a post, I would title it as my team versus, and then the team that I want to challenge, and then I would tag in the people I would want to try and do on that one. So we can see underneath here, there's one with Vikings that wanted to race against us, so they simply sent a message to our team captain saying, do you want to race? And then we have a little chat and then try and organise a time. We raced against them last, I think it was Sunday at 7 p.m. So it's pretty easy actually. You can challenge, I'll show you that, so if I get rid of Discord, because hopefully we won't need that again. You can challenge teams that are kind of 10 up and 10 down from you on there. So if I go back to the ladder page, if I can see how to actually get back to it, let's go to ladder racing. There. So you've got the different rankings of the teams. At the beginning of the season, you'll get assigned a ranking with your team based on the power ratings of your team. I'll show you that part in a minute. And then you'll be able to challenge, I think it's either 8 or teams above you, and you can be challenged by 8 or 10 teams below you. So if you wanted to make a challenge of the teams above you, so if I go to MEA, I think we're in 61st at the moment. Yeah, so if I wanted to race against Art Cosmic, one of the other art teams, they would have to actually challenge us. I wouldn't be able to challenge them because they're below us at the moment. However, if I wanted to challenge SRT Meatballs, I would go into there and I would set up a challenge with them. And then once you've done that, it's quite a simple process actually. In your page, you'll see when you log in, you'll simply get a part that you could click on and you can just pick the course, you can pick the power-ups that you want, you select the date that you want and you just send it off and Zwift just make it. It then just appears back onto the page again with a link. You send that link out to all your team and then it will appear in your companion app just like a normal race would as well. So it's really is quite good. Before the start of the race as well, you can go into there and you can pull out information on the different teams. So this is our race for tomorrow night that we're racing against Coalition. And as you can see, we're up against it for 20-minute power. But it's a flat course, so let's see what we can do about that and whether we can beat them in tomorrow's race. But you can plan your tactics based on this, which is absolutely brilliant. So you can look at the power ratings of yours for 30-second, minute, 2 minutes. You can look at the style of course that you're racing, and then you can plan how you would actually try and go against that race. Would you try and not push against them, for instance? And I've got a couple of examples in terms of the races that we have done there as well. So this one was a little while ago. This was the race last Friday actually that we raced, that I showed you on the one from the kind of like sign up thing earlier. You can see that you're just racing against you, 5 riders from your team, 5 riders from the other team. No one else will turn up on your racing from there. You get the normal information on the right hand side for your power. Really, really good. This one that I've got on a slightly bigger part of the screen, this was a race from quite a while ago actually. And we were racing here against some people that had a better 20-minute power than us. So our tactics in this was to do nothing on the front, let them do the work, let them make the breakaways, try and stay with them as much as we possibly could. You talk to each other on Discord while you're playing the game. You can get these, if you've got Source for Zwift, you've got the brilliant thing that you normally get with the map on the screen, the draft, but you can also get a club ladder kind of like rankings thing, which is really good. It gives you a live score of who's winning. So if you've got a group ahead, a group behind, you drop some people and you're not sure who's winning, you've got a live score that will pop up and tell you who was as well. It's really, really quite brilliant.
That's because you got the fastest lap.
And then you can talk to your teammates while you're racing. Yeah, I'm feeling good, Steve. I'll go with him. So we kind of knew on this one, going up the Champs-Élysées,
It'll be a long effort.
so he was a very, very strong rider, was going to be pushing up there. So it was my turn to stay on with him. And then towards the end of the race, he made a break again, and again it was my job just to sit on his wheel while the teammates behind were having their own race against each other. It really, really is quite brilliant. If you get a chance to have a go at ladder racing, I really do recommend it. It is so much fun. I think it's the best racing on Zwift, to be honest. It is just brilliant. The teamwork with your team is really good. If you have 15 members of your team, then you can have just 5 riders for each race. Most teams are so keen. Our team, we could have 2 or 3 races a week, probably most weeks, and people love it so much that they're kind of giving up other Zwift races to do them. Another reason on why it's brilliant, and the thing I'll end on actually, is that bit of, I've just promoted to B category from C category, so I'm near the bottom of the category. It's a struggle if there's any kind of hill to stay near the front group in the B races. I still try my best, still have a bit of fun with it, but this gives me competition where I'm still feeling like I'm good at racing, and it's really good because you are paired with, hopefully, with people of similar ability while you're racing. It really is brilliant. Thank you very much for watching.